Good morning, world. This is the life motivation. These are the entrepreneurs. These are the people who are shifting lives across the world. These are people who are showing how they have done something different to bring their health, their life, their mind, their body, their spirit, everything into a true balance. Finding all the value that they have within their life and giving a little bit to each of it and not just one anymore. Focusing on the true value of everything that they have, the abundance within their life, and saying thank you for it. The roof that's over your head each night, the clothes that are on your back each day, the food that is in your belly to keep your health up to par, the nutrition and the nourishment of the hydration and everything that you get within your body each day, the physical activities that you can take care of, the eyes that you can use to see with. I say this all the time. Why? Because I want to make sure that y'all are in a true understanding that if you don't say thank you for these things every day, then they can become lacking within your life. And then all of a sudden, when it's not there anymore, you should have, you know what, I should have said thank you for when I had it a little bit more, and maybe I'd have it a little bit more in my life. So there's those dreams that we have, those daydreams that we've been having all these times throughout our lifetime. They're not daydreams. They are processes of your source energy showing you different things of things that you could be doing within your life that will make you happy and put you in the direction and the thought process to make it happen. You have the physical ability already. You have everything within you to be able to move forward to do things. So now take those daydreams and make them reality. What we call manifestations. Miss Shannon had a big meeting there a couple of days ago where she talked about how she manifested the house that she wanted because she finally got in the mindset of not settling. She has settled for different things throughout her life, and then she figured out, working with us and working with this community, that we do not have to settle for anything anymore. We want the best in everything we want in life, with our health, with our body, with the clothes that we wear, with the home that we live in. So why do most people settle? Because it's not within their budget, or it's not within their time frame, or it's not within, they want it now. Some people go to a car dealership because they're looking for a new car. They're ready. They've got the finances straight. They know how much they can afford. They're going to go and they said, I want this color. I want this interior, this air. And they get there, but guess what's not on that lot? That vehicle with that color or with that interior. But yet that salesman said, well, we've got something pretty close to that over here. Check this out. So they bring you over there, and what do? They talk a good game about the vehicle and the options that it has. It just doesn't have that color, and it doesn't have that interior. Is that the vehicle that you want to drive every day? Wasn't the one you went to the lot for. So why don't you go to the manufacturer, to the dealership, and say, you know what? I want this one, this color, this engine, this interior, this rim, this trim package, this right here, and then send it to me. And then guess what? I want to send it to this dealership so they can see that I went online, took care of shit for myself, and I got the vehicle I wanted. And guess what? I'm going to go pick it up. And it's not sold through that salesman. Because he didn't offer me the package to get what I wanted. He wanted me to lessen my abilities or lessen my thought process of what I truly wanted, to settle for something else that he had on the lot right then and there so I could have that now feeling of driving that new vehicle. Guess what? I don't mind waiting 6 weeks to have something that I truly wanted, built the way I wanted, to look the way I wanted. Same thing with your house. Don't settle. You want it this way, make it that way. Get with the engineers, get with the contractors. You lay it out. You're able to bring it from the ground up, and it looks just like you want it. And if you're not happy with it and settle with it after that, then guess what? You're going to have to rehire a contractor and do something else to kind of redo something. But you'll figure that out within time that you're living with it. Each day we get up and we hustle for something more that we want within our life. Many people doesn't have a problem getting up at 6:30, driving for an hour to work, and punching a time clock just to get a small monetary funds, and then have to turn around in 2 hours of traffic to get home on a 30-minute drive. Didn't bother them at all to do that. And they've done it day after day after day after day. I did it for many, many years. But yet when I seen the entrepreneur lifestyle and the opportunities that I could do and live my life and be able to give everything to me instead of having to wake up and hit that time clock for someone else, I hit it for me now. Just like the entrepreneurs that you see on the screen. We get up and we work for ourselves to make sure that the things that we're wanting within life, we need monetary funds to have them. It's just material things, right? But to have the true abundance, we found that we already had it within us, and we didn't have to go to some job to go find it. The love that we have within our own hearts, this physical ability that we have, this creativity that we have to be able to do something more and to build a business off of a skill set that we already have. Miss Shannon is an awesome accountant, did it for many years for corporate people. If she truly wanted, she could go out and start one of those businesses and be a CPA for many people. And they could come straight to her brick and mortar business, if that's the desire that she wanted, to be an accountant for others, to start her own business. But that's not what she wanted. She wanted something more, where she didn't have to allow her time to be stuck at a brick and mortar business. Neither did I. I wanted to be able to travel just like I'd always done, but I wanted to do it for me. So what did I do? I took my passion of photography. I took my passion of health and wellness industry, and then I'm able to go out and spread this message across the world at different events, at speaking events that I go and have. That right there, I'm following my passion and my dream. Miss Jen asked me 3 years ago, what do you want to do? You don't have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about punching a time clock. You're now living your life. What do you truly want to do? What are you going to bring back to the table of life? I said, I want to be a motivator. I wanted to be able to go out and speak to the public and to schools and to different churches and things, to be able to bring inspiration back to knowing that you have the physical abilities, you have the creativity, you have the inspiration already within inside of you. Go for it. That self-doubt and fear is there to protect you, but you're the one that controls that self-doubt and that fear. You're the one that can look at it and say, you know what? I understand you. Yes, that does look dangerous. But yes, I am connected to a guy behind me, and I'm going skydiving today. As long as I know I'm protected and I have a hedge of protection around me all day long, why not? You know, Miss Shannon was so scared of, on her last trip, walking across a swing bridge. But what did she do? She did it. She walked across it. May have had a little fear, but she conquered that fear and took off walking. What are you doing to conquer your fears? Are you moving towards taking care of that, to know that you have the abilities to take care of it? Never again. Haha, you're funny, Shannon. But yes, you will. One day you're going to go skydiving with us. One day you're going to be on the top of Dubai, the tallest skyscraper in the world, looking down as we're fixing to go bungee jumping off of it. Who knows? What things that you want to do within your life, go for it. Places you want to see, go for it. It doesn't matter what it is. You have the abilities. You have the capabilities. Nobody is limiting but you. Don't limit yourself. Take that life. Take that inspiration. Move it to that next level. Surround yourself with others that have the like mind. I hate to say it, but many friends that I've had within my life, I had to let go because they could not get themselves into a realm of positivity or a better outlook on life. They were always in the negative state. They was not inspiring me to do something better with my life. They were not uplifting me to say, you know what, I like that idea you just had. They was always shooting down the idea, saying how dumb or how crazy I am for even thinking that I could do something like that. Many friends that I have right now know everything that I am into, but yet think I'm the crazy one. No, I got out here and I took care of my life. I got out here and moved it into a different realm. We all have different reasons why. It's going to either be your health, or it's going to be you're tired of your job where you're at, or you have seen too many loved ones pass away and sicknesses and illnesses, and you want to finally start doing something else within your life because you were living the same style as they were, and they died early in their 40s and 50s. So it's like you're looking at you now in the mirror saying, you know what? I better start doing something different because I was living that same way. I had been, how would you put it? My travels throughout life. I have not been the perfect one, and I'm still not the perfect one. But guess what? I'm making me better each and every day. I'm starting to do something within inside of me that I've never done before. I'd always worked on the outside. I'd always try to make me look good on what I could do on the outside, my physical abilities. But yet it was the true creativity that I had in here that I didn't know was my power. That power that I have, that I harness, and this energy that I have that can now, I know these ideas that I can have, they're not outlandish. They are fathomable, and it can happen. You want it within life? Just take a little bit of action. It takes a little bit of opening your mouth, talking to other people who have that succession. success in their life. Because that's what we're all going for. We want to have our levels of success. Where Jen is at within her life, where I am at in my life, where you're at in your life. That's the only level that you need to be competition with. The person in the mirror. I'm not competing with any of y'all to get me to a level of success or monetary funds within my bank accounts. For y'all, we do all this stuff for yourselves. And it's not selfish. Yes, you have children that you're raising. Yes, you have co-mingling with men or women within your life. Different strokes for different folks of whatever you're going for. But just as long as you have that belief, and as long as you have that understanding of the power that you have within to create everything that you want, go for it. Take action on it. Make it happen. You can talk about it all day long. And you can tell everybody that same story over and over of what you want to do and where you want to go. But they look at you next year and say, you're in the same place you was yesterday. You're talking about the same story last year. They see what you're doing, especially if you're online. They see your movement. They see your growth. And they don't see your growth as well. So just know everything that you're portraying and that you're talking about in the online world and or to yourself each day, are you making it happen? You can tell a good story. People will be attracted and listen. But yet if you don't have a place to guide them and something to help them out with, to show them how they can do something different within their life, then you may have lost them. I know many times with my conversations that I get off deep into the vibrations and the frequencies and the, elevating of our life and our mind and our thought process kind of loses a lot of people because we have been right there in just that average mentality of life, not thinking outside the box, not thinking that our dreams could actually happen, not thinking that we truly have the power within to do something more within this world, not just yourself. But we first have to connect with it ourselves. We have to connect with everything that we're doing before we can assist anything out there. We're always trying to solve other people's problems in the conversations. And I want you to start listening to the conversations. And that's it. I don't want you to have any thought processes of trying to tell them how they can solve that problem until you've truly listened to the whole conversation. Then once you've heard it all, then if they ask for any solutions or what would you do, you can only go off of the experiences that you've had. And if you haven't had those experiences of what they're going through, then guess what you don't do? You don't give advice. Only go after the experiences that you know to be able to give a good conversation of knowledge back to someone, bring the value back to them. It's a great day to have a great day, guys, and everything that you're doing and having fun within it. The people that we've been able to connect with within the last 2 days, 3 days, I don't even remember what day it is. But anyway, we're in San Antonio right now. We've been in San Marcos for the last couple of days. We had a couple events that we went to and was able to give out some knowledge over there. San Antonio last night, same thing. And then now we're getting ready to head toward Dallas, and we're going to do it all over again tomorrow. We're going to meet up with Julio tonight in Dallas, and then we'll have a big event that we'll be at in Dallas tomorrow that we'll be doing some more speakings to be able to get the information out to people about life and everything that they can do to shift it into a different direction and vibration. Because that's all you're doing is shifting your life into the vibration that makes you what? Happy. Puts a smile on your face. Puts that happy dance, that happy toe tapping all day long, no matter what's going on. You may have a twister come right near your office, rip some trees off of your limbs right in your front yard. Guess what? You walked outside, you never heard it because you had a happy dance going. You was in a good vibration flow at work. You had that good energy. So no matter what's going on, turmoil outside, doesn't matter as long as you're happy within. It's the enjoying of the moments and everything that you're doing. Having fun with it, guys, all the way. Brother Julio, like I said, is on the road. He usually brings another message to us in the morning times. Hopefully I was able to grab some little bit of knowledge or inspiration or value out of the things that was talked about today. And if you did, love it and appreciate it. If y'all went to the YouTube channel, Thomas Lee Warden, give it a thumbs up, give it a little bit of love, maybe some comments. And then that way, if it gave you something to grab in and understand and harness today, let us know about it. And then that way we know the value that we're giving each day is working. Miss Shannon wraps us up each day with a power affirmation, and she does them go lives each day as well on Shannon May Cox webpage, fan page on Facebook. So go check it out. And that is where it's at, right? Shannon May Cox. Yes. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm trying to remember because she's got 2 or 3 different business pages, guys. So, that's the one thing that we have learned as entrepreneurs of not just to build a business, but multiple businesses and different things that we can utilize to bring in monetary funds. So, Ms. Shannon, go ahead and wrap us up today.
Good morning, everybody. I am alive. I am capable of anything, and nothing is impossible. I'm born to succeed. My life is already a miracle of chance waiting for me to shape its destiny. Every time I fall, I have the faith and the strength to get up stronger than before. I am a positive force of nature, and I make an impact. I'm radiant with confidence, certainty, and optimism. I am worthy of anything that I desire. I am thriving. I am indestructible.
I am worthy. I am indestructible. I love it. Have a good day, guys. Enjoy the day. Enjoy your journey. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see y'all tomorrow morning, bright and early.